6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Wizards of Houston taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Let's go. Bring it.
They'll start on the ground with Spears.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
When you look at this defense,
They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And here's a give to Spears.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The Titans at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
Third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Palardy now on to punt as he sends this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Red on the red.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you, and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless, any given Sunday, anything can happen in this league.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And that's caught inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They give him a gain of 38.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. This pass out wide to Hall.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Wizards get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Spears to begin the drive. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
Escaping the pressure right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
They were backed up behind the sticks, but he still found a way to make that first down happen. That's the kind of fight every coach hopes his franchise quarterback has in him. Look a tough situation like that in the eye and come up with a solution on the spot.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
The Titans at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in pretty desperate here for a win.
And think about this too, partner. We have not heard the dreaded vote of confidence yet from management. So when a team's 0-5, everyone starts wondering about their jobs. Will they still have one? That's coaches on down. They've got to find a way to throw that out of their minds and band together and play better football.
Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Levis. That one's taken in by Spears.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
On play action, Lawrence tried for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
They go play action now. Lawrence. That one too wide and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
2nd and 10.
Take right open. Go, let's go.
Now Lawrence.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Kirk, 33 yards.
And the Wizards go up by 2 touchdowns. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter.
Well, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
First and 10, it's Levis. That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down and a yard.
At their 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, Levis. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On third down, here's Spears.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
They'll go for it. It's Spears.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Here's Spears on second down.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Right back to Spears.
And into the end zone. Tennessee touchdown.
Tyjae Spears with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
No good.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Beal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Lawrence on 3rd down. These guys running back out of the backfield.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
They'll find Ayuk open right side.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Kirk in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Wizards would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
One final shot before the half. Here's Levis. Looking deep here from Mechie.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
On second down, Lawrence.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He finds his man complete. That's Beal. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 39. And now they're in the hurry-up.
First down, Wizards.
He finds his man complete. That's Beal. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Lawrence will throw.
Incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Jupiter.
It's a throw again is Lawrence.
His throw incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Titans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Levis sets up to throw here. That's complete to Treylon Burks.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Hand off to Spears.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
51 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
The Spears with another carry.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Levis on third down.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Fourth down, Levis. Looking deep here for Mechie.
And he knocks the ball away that falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
11. 13, Lou.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
Looking deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A huge play there for Houston. 45 yards.
And they'll run with Etienne.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Travis Etienne.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Wizards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Still just a third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Henry. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups.
There he goes, right side.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Houston.
Brandon Ayuk.
78 yards.
And the Wizards are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And running with power here.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. Levis looking to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Now Lawrence on first down.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game.
And the Wizards add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Levis back to throw.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Josh Allen just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. The Titans on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
On play action, Lawrence.
Throw left. And oh, he coughed it up. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Levis to throw it.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. And they'll go again with Etienne.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be intercepted.
picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 41. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down.
Again, it's Levis looking to throw it.
And that will be incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And this is going to miss left. I don't think it even got there either. It's no good either way.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games, and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And they're going to speed things up here.
First down, Wizards.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
30 left.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Carlson now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Wizards 54, Titans 6. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
We're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far. And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game. Picked up by Andre Sisco.
First down 10 at the 49-yard line.
All right, let's go. 11, Agate.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And quickly, they get to the line.
On second down, here's Lawrence.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense. And they took